Hello, my name is Paul Cefalu, and I am the author of App Creator Pro. App Creator Pro is an iPhone application that is available on the App Store today. So, App Creator Pro is a programming language that I created that runs on the iPhone, and there is no requirement to log into a website. There is no requirement that you need a PC. There is no requirement that you need a Mac. All the development and everything is done right on the iPhone, and that's all you need. So App Creator Pro makes it easy for anyone to create iPhone applications um, for personal use. So the App Creator will make your iPhone an extension of your imagination. So this tutorial that we're going to do now is to show you how App Creator has a versatile capability to expand the viewing area of a form. And the way it does this is that it uses views. And the views, you have the swiping effect. You swipe left, you see more views. You swipe right, you go back to views. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how App Creator does that and how you can expand it. So let's launch App Creator. Okay, we'll go to our Create Edit Projects, and we'll go to the Projects menu. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Hello World utility app that we created in the previous tutorial, and we're going to expand the setup form so that it has multiple views and you can store more information. So let's start with Hello World utility app as our template. We say create as new. Okay, now we have it in our sandbox. So we'll need to change the name, and we'll change the name to Hello World. All right, so we'll change it to Hello World Views. All right, we say done. There's our the new title. We'll change the icon. So let's look for something that'll give us the impression of, let's see, that's one globe. Let's see, are there any other ones that are available? All right, so that's that one. Okay, let's use this. All right, so there's our icon. We say done. All right, all the other information we can leave as default. The description now needs to be expanded a little bit because this will display Hello World when screen gets a single tap. One double tap, Hello World will be hidden. All right, so let's expand on this. And what we want to do is, all right, we'll say this is a utility app. This is a utility application. This is a utility application with views, with setup views. Okay, you say done. All right, so we've expanded the description so we know what it is. And we're all set there. We go back, and now we'll go to our display forms. So what we're going to do is we're going to expand. We're going to leave the main form by its alone, and we're going to expand on the setup form. So let's select the setup form. And now what we want to do is we have to go to the form attributes, and we need to eliminate this watermark from the form, because what will happen is that App Creator Pro has a feature where you can have what we call floating controls, which is if you put the control on the form and then you have views, the control will show up on all of the views regardless what view you're on. So if you need a common control or a common piece of information, this is an easy way how to do it. So if we don't remove this now, what's going to happen is we're going to see this superimposed on every single view. So we want to go to edit. We want to remove it, and the easiest way to remove it is just say 0 opacity, and it'll show that there's no wallpaper. All right, so we say done. Now you'll see there's no wallpaper, and so we've accomplished that. So now what we need to do is we have to add form views to the form. Okay, so if we display this form now, you'll see that this is the only area that's available to you to display information. All right, so we'll go to form views. You'll notice we have no views on this form. So let's add a view. And we'll get it from the App Creator library. Right now there's only one view. As time goes on, there'll be more views as we expand on the application. All right, so we'll select that. We'll say done. Now we have one view. And what we're going to do with this project is that we're going to have 3 views, just to give you the full effect of capability of App Creator to expand the viewing area of a form. So let's add another one. We'll say done, okay, and then we'll add one more. We'll say done. All right, now so you notice that App Creator has assigned a unique name to each one of the views. All right, so let's go to view number 1. We'll go to the view attributes, and we'll give this view a name so that it makes sense to us what we're doing. Okay, and we'll clear that, and we'll call this. All right, so we'll call this one. Well, we don't want uppercase. Okay, so we want lowercase. No, it's giving us uppercase again. All right, lowercase. There we go. All right, so we say view, and we're going to call this one inventory. Okay. Then we're going to say done. All right, so we'll go back to view attributes. You'll see it says view inventory. And let's give this view an icon of some kind so that it makes some sense when we look at the view. It's a lot easier to walk through to view pictures than it is to just continuously read text. So let's see if we could find something that we could use that would give us the idea of inventory. All right, let's use this one. Okay, so we'll use that icon. So there's our inventory icon. And now we'll go to the next part of the view, and we'll give it a description. Okay, and this description will be this view. This view contains product information. All right. Okay, there you go. This view contains product information. We'll say done. Okay. And so as we, all right, so now we'll need to give it a wallpaper so we'll know that we're looking at that one. And again, let's get to about 15 on the opacity. And we'll say aspect fit. And let's locate the image that we used for the inventory. We can use that as the watermark. Here we go. We'll use that as the watermark. We'll go to attributes and we'll make this a little thicker because it's already pretty light. 30% opacity looks good. All right, we say done. Okay, and now you'll see that it's a 30% opacity. Here's the view, and so we've finished with that view. All right, so let's go back to here, and now we need to do the next view, okay, which will be view 2. And let's go to view attributes. Let's change this name to we'll call it view customer. Okay, and we'll say done. All right, so we have that here. So now we have view customer, and we'll give this a an icon to show that it's the customer, and that could typically be, I believe there's like a generic symbol. There we go. That could be used for customers, user, and so forth. All right, so now we have that, and we want to update the description. All right. This view contains customer information. All right, so we'll say done. So now we've given a description. Let's give it a watermark for wallpaper. So we'll try it at 30 for this one. And we'll say aspect fit. And now we'll go to our images. And we'll pick the customer image. There we go. All right. Now this looks like it's a little deeper. So this we can possibly go to 15 because it's a darker color. All right, so we say done. And so we have that. So now we have two of our views done. And let's go back to our list of views. So we have an inventory view. We have a customer view. As you can see, the reason for the changing the icon, it does make it more clear that this is what the view is. You don't have to. You could use the default view symbol, which is down here, which looks like of a slide. But it does improve its it makes it more intuitive what the view contains. So let's go to view number 3. We'll go to view attributes. We shall change the name. All right, view, and let's call this one payroll. All right, so we'll call this one payroll. Yes, payroll. Okay. Let's call this one payroll. And then we'll say done. All right, so we have that as payroll. And let's come up with an icon that we could use for payroll. I don't know if we have something to do with money as one of the icons that we could use. If not, we'll just grab something that's as close as we can get it to payroll. Okay, it doesn't look like we do. So let's say payroll. All right, let's use the books for this, the payroll. So, all right, so we have that. Let's say done. Okay, and now we'll go to the description. We'll change the description information to say this view. Okay, so this view contains payroll information. All right, this view contains payroll information. So we'll say done. All right, and now we'll want to put that as the watermark. So we go to here. We'll set up an opacity of 15. See how that works out. Aspect fit. And now we'll go to our images, and we shall look for the images of the books. Here we go. All right, we say done. Okay, so you see that. And now if we look at our views, we have 3 views. Okay. And right now, this is the order that they will be presented. So that you'll see inventory will be the first view, customer will be the second view, payroll will be the third view. So let's go to the application development editor. We'll say play. Okay, now you'll see our Hello World still works. Okay, if I go to setup, setup now shows you that there's an inventory. You notice now that you got the three dots at the bottom. That is showing us that you have access to the different views. See? All right, there was our payroll view. This was our customer view. And this was our inventory view. Now, you could put a label here that says inventory, customer, and text. But as you can see, we've expanded the capability of the form. All right? And so when we say done, we get back to here. And now we can run the application. So that's how easy it is to expand the capability of a view, of a form using views. So let's say we wanted to change the order now. Okay? So let's say we wanted to change the order where we want customer to show up first, payroll to show up next, and then we want the inventory to follow. So we'll go to the setup form, which is where our views are. We'll go to the form attribute because a form attribute is the order of the views. Okay, so all right, you'll notice we have no controls. Okay, and we come to the views. So now you notice that here is the views order, and this is how it's displayed: inventory, customer, payroll. But we want it to be customer, inventory, customer, payroll, then inventory. So the easiest way to do this is to go to order, and then you move customer first, and inventory is there, and payroll follows. All right, and then you say save, and there you go, and we've changed the order. And now when we go to the player, all right, and we go to setup, now customer is first, inventory is next, and then comes payroll. See how easy? All right, well, that concludes the tutorial, and we'll catch you next time on with our tutorials. Thank you.